Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
It's human nature to want to explore forbidden places, so a locked door presents an alluring enigma. If someone took the time and effort to lock a place away, there must be something intriguing and important waiting. However, some of these mysteries are better left unsolved. Here are 5 of the world's most fascinating and mysterious locked doors that probably should be left unopened. Number 5. The Hidden Chamber of the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is one of the most popular tourist attractions in India. In 1631, Shah Jahan began work on the temple, which was to be a monument to his late wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who had died giving birth to their 14th child. Below the areas where tourists often visit, there is an entire story with entrances sealed behind marble arches. It is believed that there are 1,089 rooms in this hidden level. There is another floor hiding approximately 22 rooms, hidden behind Hindu paintwork. Even on the open first floor, there are numerous mysterious locked doors that no one is able to unseal. What is hidden in these sealed areas? There are several theories. The prevailing belief is that these areas were built hastily and do not boast the same grandeur as the rest of the monument, so Shah Jahan wanted to keep anyone from seeing them. However, not everyone believes that this is the true secret of the mysterious locked doors. According to one theory, the sealed areas of the Taj Mahal are actually hiding the woman the monument immortalizes, Mumtaz Mahal. This theory purports that Shah Jahan secretly had his favorite wife mummified so that he could keep her close to him, even in death. This would have been a serious violation of the Islamic commandments, and he would have been declared a heretic had the transgression been discovered. Some also believe that Mumtaz Mahal remains in the hidden rooms in more than just body, that her spirit haunts the rooms as well. Although the Shah built this epic monument in her honor, not everyone believes that this adored spouse was as happy in life as history would have us believe. Her husband, after all, had a harem numbering in the thousands, and he and his armies were known for their sexual violence. Are the sealed areas of the Taj Mahal home to the spirit of a scorned wife? Or possibly even the spirits of the Shah's many victims? The answers lie behind sealed doors that will likely never be opened. Number 4. Padmanabhaswamy Temple. The Padmanabhaswamy Temple is one of India's most popular and most sacred temples. Located in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, India, it is one of the most visited temples in the country. The shrine is currently run by a trust headed by the royal family of Travancore. The temple and its assets belonged to Lord Padmanabhaswamy and the Travancore royal family. In 2011, Sundar Rajan has filed a case to the Supreme Court appealing that the Travancore royal family has mismanaged the assets of the Padmanabhaswamy temple. As a result of the proceedings, the Supreme Court appointed a 7-member committee to explore the temple and document its many belongings. What they discovered were 6 enormous secret vaults that appeared to house many of the temple's treasures. The doors were made of iron and lacked locks, hatches, or any form of openings. This is what made the chambers very mysterious, even to the eyes of the public. Upon opening, the temple appears to have at least $22 billion worth of golden idols, elephants, necklaces, and coins. They also discovered an assortment of jewels, ceremonial costumes, and solid gold coconut shells studded with jewels. The most impressive of the gems were large diamonds, some of which were even 110 carats. Some archaeologists and gemologists estimated that a small gold idol of Vishnu from the temple could very well easily cost $30 million. Visitors today would see metal detectors, security cameras, and more than 200 guards protecting the temple and its treasures. However, it seems they are tasked to guard something else, something that even the government may not want to be unveiled. With exceptional difficulty, all but one of the 6 vaults were accessed, the mysterious Chamber B. No one knows what lies beyond its gates. It is said that the chamber is holy in nature, as it houses an idol of Sri Padmanabha and many valuables of mystic origins. It is said that the chamber may very well have walls of solid gold. It may even contain the largest undiscovered treasure in world history. Unfortunately, the only thing people have seen is its gates, guarded by 2 enormous embossed cobras. In fact, aside from these, the steel door of Chamber B does not have bolts, latches, or other means of entry. It is said that any human attempts made with technology to open the door will unleash an unspeakable calamity in the city. Some even say opening the door against its will can release unspeakable horrors throughout India and perhaps the rest of the world. The only way to safely enter the vault would be if a Hindu priest or saint performed a sacred rite known as Garuda mantra. The only problem is there is no one alive who knows how to do it. The urban legend surrounding the Padmanabhaswamy temple begins with the 7-member committee. It is said that some of the members have fallen ill while trying to open Chamber B. Another member apparently lost his mother while investigating the temple's hidden treasure. Sundar Rajan, the one who filed the case to reassess the temple's treasures in the first place, also died a few years later. Number 3. Beneath the mausoleum of the first Qin emperor. In 1974, 5 brothers digging a well in China made one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in history. Little did they know that their discovery would be the first step to finding one of the world's most mysterious unlocked doors. The brothers found terracotta fragments that led to the discovery of a massive underground necropolis, the mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang, the first Qin emperor. The necropolis was massive, and excavating just a small portion took years. One of the first and most famous discoveries was a group of over 7,000 terracotta statues of warriors and horses erected to protect the emperor's tomb. The brothers who were responsible for the initial discovery and excavation of the necropolis later came to regret their find. All 5 began to suffer immensely after the excavations began. They and their families began to face extreme financial hardships, soon sinking into poverty. They came down with mysterious diseases and were too poor to afford medicine. One of the 5 hanged himself to end his suffering, and the others eventually died penniless. Many believe that the tomb they helped unearth is cursed and that the curse is the cause of their misfortune. The actual tomb containing the remains of Qin Shi Huang has yet to be opened. The necropolis surrounding it is massive, so excavations will take decades. Many believe that the tomb itself should remain sealed. After the suffering that was visited on the brothers who first discovered the mausoleum, who knows what horrors could be awaiting behind the mysterious locked doors of the tomb itself. Number 2. Banff Springs Hotel, Room 873. Ancient temples and monuments aren't the only places where you can find mysterious locked doors. Sometimes, a simple hotel room can be the site of enough horrors to prompt its owners to seal it off for good. One example of such a riddle can be found at the Banff Springs Hotel in Alberta, Canada. On the 8th floor of this picturesque hotel, you may notice that room 873 is mysteriously absent. Where the door to this room should be, you'll only find a large expanse of empty wall. Although room 873 seems to have vanished, its door still exists behind this sealed-up section of wall. If you knock on this section of wall, you can clearly hear that it is hollow inside. According to the legend surrounding the room, many years ago, a married couple checked into room 873 with their young daughter. They were a typical happy family on holiday. That is, until they entered room 873. In the middle of the night, something in the room caused the husband to go insane, and he violently killed his wife and child before taking his own life. After the violent deaths, the hotel renovated the room and started renting it again, hoping to move past the tragedy. However, guests would regularly be awoken by blood-curdling screams, only to find bloody handprints marking the walls. Some were thrown from their beds, or even found the bloody hands marking their own bodies. Are these incidents the result of the massacred family remaining in room 873? Or were these guests getting a taste of what drove the murderer mad? Either way, the hotel opted to lock the door to the room forever and seal it off behind a brick wall. Considering its bloody history, room 873 is another of the world's mysterious locked doors that should probably remain closed. Number 1. Hall of Records. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of Egypt's most iconic sites. Carved from a solid piece of limestone, it is an impressive feat of architecture and art. However, is this massive statue hiding one of history's mysterious locked doors? It isn't an uncommon belief that the people of ancient Egypt had knowledge that modern societies can only dream of. How else could they have created impressive monuments such as the pyramids? Many who theorize about the ancient knowledge of Egypt believe that somewhere under the sands of Egypt lies a library holding its ancient secrets, known as the Hall of Records. Could this library be waiting beneath the Great Sphinx? Archaeologists have long known that there are in fact caverns beneath the Sphinx, but the Egyptian government has so far not allowed any additional excavation or research into the caverns. What are these caves hiding? Could it be the lost knowledge of ancient Egypt? Some believe that there is a good reason to leave the caverns unexplored. In addition to the Hall of Records, some theorize that the caverns were home to an ancient race of intelligent beings that are distinctly different from humanity. Some believe they were aliens. Some believe they were Atlanteans. Some believe they were something else entirely. Whatever these beings were, many think that their home should remain undisturbed. Who knows what evils they left behind? Who knows if they ever left at all? Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.